know why he has an egg on his head, but Gao Day's
Gao day, Tori. Gao day, everyone.
Why do you have to speak slightly higher pitch? Just because
I don't know.
higher pitch. I mean, you decide to go higher as well. What is it?
Sorry, I got sucked up in the moment.
Gao Day, everyone. Gao Day, Gao Day, everyone. Gao Day, Vtuber. Wait, why do I calling you videos? Calling you eats. Gao Day, Miana. Gao Day, everyone. Today, Tori is joined with a swordsman. Swordsman who plays a lot of Bang Dream.
Wait.
And
You're not wrong. Yep. Hi, everybody. Don't mind the egg on my head. I had a little mishap with breakfast this morning. That chicken was a fighter.
Wait, what? You wrestled a chicken?
Yeah, the chicken won.
Chicken what? And you still got the egg. You still technically won, right?
No, the chicken was throwing their kids at me. Popped out the eggs and just threw them at my face. That's I had a hard time getting in.
Held a freshly laid egg. It's kind of warm and it's kind of uncomfortable to hold. Roy does not like it at all. It's the most uncomfortable thing to like pick up. It's like warm and you're like, ugh.
After going to so many supermarkets and like just touching, like going through like the refrigerated store-bought eggs.
Wait, what? Refrigerated?
Yeah, like wait, don't whenever you go to like
No.
Really?
Yeah,
They're not
what the fuck? Who refrigerates eggs?
What? they're always served cold here. What?
Wait, what? We don't refrigerate eggs.
You guys don't? What the heck?
No?
No.
Why is it trying to sound cool? John. They're looking like a part of a complete breakfast. Yeah, like you get the big bean shake.
The bean shake.
Americans
You know what?
refrigerate eggs. Wait, what?
America. Yeah, like in America.
You don't.
Yeah,
What
like
do you mean you don't? Who refrigerates eggs? Wait, do you only buy eggs that are in like the fridge aisle?
Yes.
All
So,
our eggs
yeah.
are not in the fridge aisle.
Yeah, like I think that's probably gonna like a big piece of culture shock, but like yeah, if you go to America or even Canada, if you go to like buy your eggs, they're gonna be in the refrigerated section.
Okay, so the US, you guys wash your eggs before you put them in store. So by washing it, it removes like a safety layer of the egg. So it like invites bacteria and stuff. So you have to refrigerate it so it stops it from eating bacteria.
but-
Oh, that's probably why you guys can't eat raw eggs as well.
We don't. Yeah, eating raw eggs is not a good idea here,
How about
which is
omurice?
unfortunate because I
You
like
not-
raw
you
eggs.
not- You not do omurice or anything like that? Why are you eating?
When you go to when you buy omurice in stores, in like restaurants, they're usually like a fully cooked egg omelet usually.
What a waste of money trying to do that at home! Tori's there to get like the half-cooked egg! We
Tell
had
me
this
about it.
conversation before. Look, you think Tori has a good memory? No, Tori just thought like you can't eat the raw egg. Tori didn't know like they had to be refrigerated.
I'm sorry, Antoine, but that's what life in that's what life in the West is like. Everything's refrigerated. Everything. Sometimes they're even frozen, and that's when it becomes not fun.
Frozen eggs. That's gross.
Well, not really eggs, but you know, frozen bread is a thing.
Oh
I wish I
no,
would
no,
joke.
no! People in the UK do that as well. People freeze like toast and like egg, like because you can't finish a whole loaf by yourself. So you freeze half of it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Just like then again, Tori just makes panko out of the leftover bread.
That's smart. Homemade
You just-
pancakes
Yeah,
and stuff.
you just get the leftover. Like Tori one time made little sandwiches and she had little crust. She just blended it and then put it in the oven for like 15 minutes and it's panko. Tori made katsudon with that panko today.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, that's like that. And like homemade pancakes like the best because like you can change like you can like adjust your texture to whatever you like.
It is good.
Yeah.
What
But yeah.
eggs too? You're wild. You're all wild. Frozen Zen. Oh, Zen.
You mean frozen?
Really care about that.
I regret nothing.
Okay, so Lin, you are a connoisseur of the Vietnamese food, right?
Yes. Throughout my
How do you
travels, I
pronounce
have. Let's see, what's the word? Just bit of a delay there.
Wait, Tori shared the screen on her Discord. Just look at her Discord screen.
Ah, wait, oh, right. Oh God, you made this. Oh, I am. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, this is a Vietnamese classic, and believe it or not, there's actually two different ways it's pronounced, depending on which region of Vietnam you lived. So, I think in like southern and more central, it's pronounced like I think they use the typical pho, but pho. And I think, but since I'm from the north, I pronounce it as pho. So it always sounds more.
Wait, what? It's not exactly pho and pho.
Pho and pho, exactly. Yeah, there's a bit of language discrepancy even within the own country, but
So it's not pronounced pho because Tori doesn't love that.
Yeah, it's not pronounced pho like at all. It's like a kind of pho. So, imagine you say the first part of the F word, I guess.
Pho.
You
sound so pho. Because this is a staple. This is like the stereotypical dish, Vietnamese dish you would have, right? Like it's the most like you go to Vietnam. It's Vietnam's pad thai in Thai terms.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's Tantan. Hi, Tantan.
Oh, beef pho is probably the best one, to be honest.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm
but
a
the beef
huge.
has to be like not completely cooked. It has to be like a bit raw, like raw in the middle, but then like red for the rest of it.
Exactly. So, like my family, I personally love beef pho, but my family eats a lot of chicken pho because it's a lot easier to prepare.
Yeah, chicken is definitely easier to prepare for sure.
Yeah.
But like the soup,
but yeah.
She's never actually tried like good pho. Like it's always been kind of bad for her.
I wonder what pho in the UK is like. Like, do you guys at least get like the full bowl of like all the beef parts, like tendon?
Oh hell
tripe?
no! Yeah, British people don't like that stuff.
Oh dear.
You just get like a piece of beef brisket or something. Then it's Vietnamese.
Yep, I'm Vietnamese. I think Tori was just making a comparison that Vietnamese pho was basically Thailand's pad thai, and you would be correct. Yeah. Like when you think pho, when you like think Vietnamese food, pho will always be the first thing that comes to mind.
Nah, Tori thinks about those spring rolls. Those rice ones, because she remembers being force-fed them a lot as a cub. And she's please save up, please no more. They're like, no, Mama has made like 20 portions. You must eat them all. And Tori's like,
oh man, yeah. Honestly, I get fed those like now. Nowadays, I still eat those. It's like
probably more desirable when you get a bit older though. Like when you're a cub and you're sitting that healthy, you're like, nah, you want the like gross stuff. Nowadays, your Tori will be like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, when you're a kid, you're like, ew, fresh vegetables, ew, nothing's deep fried. No, I don't want this. Nowadays, it's so like you can look it up as Vietnamese spring rolls.
Yeah,
I think that's the word of it. I think the Vietnamese word for it is I always need to double check this myself because sometimes I second guess myself.
Are you also one of those gals that like can speak it but reading and writing is a lost cause?
Oh yes, 100% done. So I can. I since I grew up within a Vietnamese household, but I was born here in Canada. Speaking and listening is no problem. Writing and reading is I'm in danger.
Perfect. This is exactly the same as Tori's Thai. Perfect. Kapti, sarai, kapti, villages, kapti. We're currently talking about Vietnamese food. And you know what? Tori kind of misses these because now of the time she gets shrimp on a fish, like, oh. And our
Yeah.
shrimps in the UK is terrible. Like they're tiny. Like so.
Oh, that's pain. Yeah, and you see in this photos like it's served with like a side of peanut sauce, which is pretty common. I always just eat it at home with some like just a helping of fish sauce. It's like
Yeah. See, is it this sauce? This one here, the one in the back.
oh
here?
yeah, that one.
That is the superior sauce. That is the superior one.
That is I can't think. It's easier to count the number of Vietnamese dishes I have that doesn't have fish sauce. It's easier to just like think of that. You use fish sauce for everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tori's gonna have to ask you this because it's technically a Vietnamese fish sauce, right? Ever since Jay has come to this country, he has been complaining that we don't have this specific brand fish sauce. Tori had to spend 7 quid so this man can have fucking this fish sauce. It's called 3 Crabs fish sauce. Do you know what this fish sauce is? Because it says it's Vietnamese on the bottle. So Tori's... Do you know what this sauce is?
So here's the thing. So the fish sauce I have at home is homemade, and while we do have a bottle, while we do have a bottle of fish sauce at home, I think it is the 3 Crabs one, but we always add like other stuff into it, like like we always add things like that's the bottle. That is the bottle.
Okay, because Jay would not shut up about this. Like, it's been a while since you've been here, but all he talks about is this fish sauce. And got to a point where Tori and her housemate had to go find this specialty fish sauce, so he would shut up about this fish sauce.
Oh man, yeah. It's like fish sauce is honestly it's like fish sauce is like the soy sauce of Vietnam, you know? It's
no,
like
it's already the same in Thailand as well. Fish sauce is already our sauce, but like, is this your favorite one? Because Tori still, even though she tried them, it has a different. It's not as strong as like the other ones. Tori likes the squid brand one.
Wait, which one's the squid? I don't think I've seen that. Wait, let's see the bottle.
Okay,
What does the bottle look like? Yeah, because like when I'm at home, like my parents do like their own like little special blend of soy fish sauce. So it'll be like a bit of fish sauce. I think they add some other ingredients like a bit of sugar, vinegar, and like some
like a
garlic.
proper, like, mix?
Yeah, like their own mix. I mean, yeah, of course, my family is from Vietnam, so it makes sense that they just do that they probably have their own family recipe. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is another bottle.
Likes because she grew up on this one, right?
Yeah.
But apparently this one is the superior one. You can only have this one.
Wait, how much do these compare to each other?
This
like
one
just the
is £1 like 30. This big
Yeah.
one, £1.30, which is about
Yeah.
maybe like $2. $2,
$2.
$2.50 maybe. This is £7.79. So this is about $10. For the same size bottle, trying to pay $10 for this freaking bottle of sauce.
Oh man, it's like I'm so glad to be living here in Canada where there's like so many like Asian grocers, so there's not really that much of a price difference between these two. It just boils down to like personal preferences.
Yeah, it really does, because like, it's like, Tori thinks that if this was available, yeah, she'd probably use it more, but she's gonna be super stingy with this because it costs £7. Like, a shot of this is gonna be like, what, like maybe 10p? This one's gonna be like 1 quid for a shot.
Oh man, that's pretty funny.
£1 does not look the part. It's pretty solid. Try this thing. It's very taut though. It's very strong, so you don't use as much. This Tori can probably drink because it's so like light.
Yeah. So it's I think I've seen both of these bottles in my household, and I think my parents always adjust the recipe to like how they do their fish sauces depending on like amount. So I think they dilute the squid one a little bit more because of just how like strong it is.
Yeah, it's true. The tree crab is cheap as fuck in the US.
Oh, it is.
It probably is why you like it. Tori has gone to like 4 or 5 different Asian supermarkets. Even Thai ones don't have them. And Tori is like, yeah, this is the lost cause. Tori had to go to a specialty place. A place that sells truffle oil to go find the street crab sauce.
So this is what shopping for Vietnamese food in the UK would be like. Whew.
It's not great. Like, how much is a bowl for? Like, if you go out and eat a bowl for, wait, well, how much is it?
Oh, let me think. It's. I think the average bowl averages around 7 to 8 Canadian. I think.
Tori does
It's
not-
around those. Is it?
What is it
Yeah.
in US?
What? That is a good question, actually. The conversion CAD to USD.
So this is
Let's
pho.
see.
You wanna try 3
I
crabs?
think
Wait, you don't have this in Thailand? So this is why she's never tried it. Tori's gonna have to go to Ho like to go to Vietnam just to go get this resource.
Oh crap! I just realized I've been changing my expression because I'm typing numbers in. You didn't see that. So it's around $6 to $7 around
Okay,
USD around here.
So like a $5. In the UK,
Yeah.
a bowl like this is 15 pounds.
Wait, how much is that in?
That's
50
about
pounds?
$20.
Oh, Jesus! You are honestly better off just making your own.
Does it take? Tori thought it would take a while to make your own because it's like it's like a long broth time, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are preparing a noodle soup at the end of the day, so there is like a lot of waiting times waiting. It generally takes about maybe half a day to a full day to make your average beef bowl soup or something like that. But yeah, that's but you know, sometimes the results are like well worth it because and it helps that all like the ingredients like you sort of use for the some of the ingredients you use for like the broth gets also added onto the bowl as well. So you're kind of like adhering to the Vietnamese philosophy of like waste nothing and eat everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so simple, but it takes so long to do it. Like Tori would probably start making like pho if she like had like a roast chicken dinner and then had the bones and then use the bones as broth stock.
Exactly.
Make the broth base beforehand? Oh, that makes sense. But Tori, you Americans have like an extra freezer on top of your freezer. Like you guys have like chest drawers of freezers. We don't have that. Space is very in London. Space is very like very spendy. So you don't have like chest drawers of food around. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the good part is it does like once you get the broth down, you can serve a lot of people all at once, and that's like true. That's like what makes pho really good and really convenient. But yeah, it's like whenever you go to Vietnamese restaurants, the only good places that sell pho are the places that only serve pho because all their work goes into pho.
Tori doesn't trust any takeaway place that like if it's Thai and it serves anything that isn't Thai, Tori does not trust it. Tori's like no. You only serve Thai food if you're good. Are you like that?
Exactly.
You see a Vietnamese place and they serve like a rendang and you're like nah, you're good.
Yeah. You don't order it's like you don't order ramen at a sushi restaurant. That just makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly. You go for the sushi.
Yeah.
But no. Tori has got
it's interesting.
too many.
It's interesting though, but it's interesting because I think you coincidentally have like 2 different style pho's like right next to you, and yeah, because like on the left you have something you see a lot in North Vietnam where northern style. So there's like 2 different style pho's, but yeah, you got the left side which is like more northern style. It's very simple, not as so much like the veggies or spices. On the right side, you got more southern style with all the bean sprouts and the and like the peppers and everything.
Did you almost say jalapenos?
Jalapenos? Is that how you...
Nobody adds jalapenos onto
Look,
like that's a different kind of chili.
chili. sorry, I might be mixing up my little chilies because you do see them on some Vietnamese sub sandwiches, which is a different topic.
Yeah, there was Tori's never tried them. You know why? Because Tori's don't like the baguettes. Tori's never been fan of the baguette, which is what is it called? What are they called? Banh mi?
So BANH space MI. Yeah.
Yeah, banh mi. So it's like a sandwich. It kind of scares her. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Because wait, that's just the for again. Come on, why is it a copy?
This is another pronunciation thing because it's different between different regions. But yeah, again, like mentioned in the south and more southern and central of Vietnam, it's pronounced like as you would read it, banh mi, but I pronounce it as bang mi because I'm from the north side.
That's an interesting pronunciation.
Yeah,
Bang.
it's hard to teach it to people. It's hard to teach it to people and not make them accidentally say bang me. So yeah, I don't bring up that fact much.
You should do it anyway. You should do it like, you know, you're trying to chirp a girl and you're like, hey, you want another pronunciation?
It's a funny conversation starter, I won't lie.
So it's just grilled chicken, right? Like, or grilled pork.
It depends. It can have your meats of your choice, depending on what you want to serve. Pork and chicken are the most common, and you won't be able to see it in most photos. But you know, for like sometimes you have like a spread of pate, like as spread of pate at like the bottom of the bread. Some places may or may not serve some mayo on it. But the most common ingredients is like some kind of meat. Some kind of maybe some pate to it, and pickled carrot, radish, cilantro, and cucumber are the most common things you'll see in anyone.
Ooh, why would you have cucumber in it? Why would you ruin something so good?
It's funny. No, it's funny. It's funny because I absolutely love. I always love bang mi, and should I just will I get demonetized for accidentally just? If YouTube censors would just like hear it as something entirely different,
it's fine.
Okay.
Tori's monetized anyway, she's not.
Oh yeah, I don't want to get you accidentally banned because YouTube censors was like, oh wow, this guy keeps saying bang me. I'm like, I don't want to be the.
You want to
Sure, we can share a sandwich together. Anyways, but yeah, sorry, I was gonna say like it's interesting because like I really love these, and if you compare, so it's funny because I can get these for like $5 to $6 Canadian here compared to a Subway sandwich of like the same length, which I had to pay $10 for.
Oh,
It's pretty crazy. This is
so
literally
much
the reason.
better, though.
I know it is because especially if you eat them, you gotta eat them fresh, especially because like when the baguette is freshly baked, very crispy and like fluffy on the inside. Yeah, if you like leave it a day out, it's not the same.
Yeah, like Subway is kind of what's the word? It's apparently super popular in the US and Canada. Like they're like taking over.
Yeah, it's up there with like McDonald's for some reason. I don't really get it, but yeah, it's like one of the more popular fast food chains out there.
I think she likes them. She probably loved everything in one of these sandwiches, except for the meat. She'll probably like the pickled like vegetables, because these are always gonna be like pickled, right?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had one where they were not pickled. You're gonna see like pickled carrots and pickled radish pretty commonly in a lot of these. Actually, in a lot of food in general.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever been a Vietnamese.
Even in the spring rolls, they had it, right? Like.
In the sauce. Yeah. The pickled carrots. Yeah, you can see like strands of it. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Like Tori used to hate it, but then now she's grown up. She's learned to appreciate it. You know.
Yeah, that's like me with like pickles in general. Like I remember as a kid, I hated pickles. Like, cause like they were so sour, they were so smelly, they were so strong. But now they're just like a really good palate cleanser too. Like, just help like clean up like teeth.
Old and refined.
Yes, we now have cultured tastes, literally.
Literally nicer tastes. But there is other Vietnamese food that we hardly ever like. Nobody like. Okay, people. If you think Vietnamese food, you think of the banh mi.
Yep.
And you think of pho. Like.
Yep. The most common ones.
Other than that, like you ask anyone who doesn't like know Vietnamese food, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Vietnamese spring roll as well.
Yeah.
They're gonna run out of things. They're gonna be like, It's probably because of pronunciations and spellings though. Like Tori really the spicy one, the dry spicy one. Tori doesn't know what it's called. Like.
The dry spicy ones? Dry spicy noodles, you mean? Or
Yeah.
Let me think.
What are they called?
Let me
What are they
think.
called?
You might be thinking
It starts with a
of
B. It starts with a B.
bun ba hue? Like that one? That one?
Maybe.
No,
Bun,
a
bun,
spicy one, huh?
bun.
Yeah, there's like honestly there's like so many variations of like Vietnamese noodle soup that even I lose track. Bun ba hue is like bun ba hue is like kind of use like a different kind of like rice noodle compared to like pho usually.
Yeah, it's like thicky boy noodles.
Yeah, thick boy. Yeah, it's just like the thick round noodles, right? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's that one is bun ba hue. Bun ba hue was just like a less common. It's like a still iconic, but less common like to like its neighborhood of. Definitely got more spices and oils going for
Yeah,
it.
it looks a lot more stronger.
Yeah, so it is probably closer to ramen than pho is when you think about it because of just how heavy and strong the soup is here. Yeah, it's not something I eat much either because I'm from a northern city called Haiphong, and bun bao hue is a dish that's more common in a city called, well, literally hue. So hue. Wait. Yeah. No, I have a strong bias towards pho, so I don't really eat this one myself much. I am too old to really enjoy having soup noodles on a regular basis.
Yeah, they're really heavy. You don't realize how heavy they are until you try to have like a full portion. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
It hurts.
I think it hurts. I think I finished a bigger bowl of pho than I ever did a bowl of ramen. I could never eat too much ramen. I will die.
Because ramen is very full of flavor. Well, pho is very like light in Tori's opinion. Like it's light enough that you don't feel like you're eating that much, and you realize you eat quite a bit.
Yeah, it's interesting because even though like Vietnamese is probably like the least veggie friendly place in the world, like literally even their soups have meat, let's be real, it's arguably like their soups are just lighter and just healthier, I guess, overall, especially when you consider just like how little they put in when it comes to like the heavy stuff. Don't really use that much oil in their cooking.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's true, actually.
Yeah.
Broth.
Yeah.
And
Brothy.
brothy.
Yes, a lot of brothy types of foods. And a lot of their and this one's
Because Tori's Thai, she always wants it to be more spicier. She's always she's always find Vietnamese food a bit too plain because she's so used to spicy.
Like whenever getting that spicy and especially that umami flavor usually comes from like the whole like fish sauce thing, you know, like that's like where a majority of our flavors come from, is just adding that in somewhere into the dish. So spicy foods, let's see. Yeah, when you like mentioned it, I don't really eat that much in spice either when it comes to Vietnamese cuisine. It's so, like the closest you get is gonna like topple it with like sriracha, you know, like when you have like especially when going back to Vietnamese beef and you get like some sriracha and use that on the side or in the soup. That's like my experience of spicy food in Vietnamese cuisine comes from.
It's always not spicy enough though. Tori's like, can you make it spicy? You're like, okay, and then they make it and it's not spicy. And Tori's like, oh.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's a good thing that in like your average restaurant, you'll always find like a bottle of sriracha sitting there, so you can add as much spice as you want.
Like sriracha? Tori's not a fan of sriracha. Tori
yeah.
Like sriracha is very like, it's ketchupy.
That is, you're not wrong about that, but yeah, I just grew up with it. Oh man.
Because sriracha traditionally it's made in the U.S., right? It's Vietnamese made in the U.S., right?
Yeah, I think that was the history of sriracha. It was like,
because people keep on saying it's Thai. It's not. It's no, it's not.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's very funny thing about it. Especially, I wouldn't be surprised if people thought about it as what's the word? Thai or Korean, because it's like spicy. It's like a spicy kind of Asian product. But yeah, it's from Vietnam. Yeah.
You always get spicy AF chilies in your vomit. Tori has never gotten a single spicy thing, and when she's eating Vietnamese, it's been really good, but it's never spicy to her. It's never that spicy. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she used to use the Thai chilies, so it doesn't really count.
That's true. Thai chilies. I think when it comes to like Thai food in general is really big on like spice, on spices and stuff like that. If I remember serves in their cooking. So it's. Ooh, what is that you have there?
Tori doesn't know, but she said something similar before, and it's like barbecue, like
pork. I think like. I was thinking of like some kind of like pork belly. Yeah. Yeah. A less common dish that you find in Vietnam that I eat a lot here is like braised pork belly and braised pork belly with boiled eggs. Yeah.
Rice,
yeah,
the best one, the best thing.
Oh, yeah. There's some rice dishes that are some like my personal favorites. I mean, I love rice. So there's like this one dish, com tam, COM_TAM, which is like it literally translates to Vietnamese broken rice. Is like where they take like the broken rice grains from their rice harvest and just use that to make a rice dish. Generally top
what?
COM_TAM.
Okay. Oh, that looks. You know what? This looks homey.
Yeah. It's like
straight up homey.
Yeah, this is some really good Vietnamese comfort food, especially if you're like more in the mood for rice than noodles. Yeah. It's like Vietnamese. It's like Vietnamese rice with usually some kind of protein. Usually a pork. Most times it'd be like a pork chop or something like that, and a fried egg and a fried egg on the side, with some like vegetables on the side.
Yeah, looks good. Wait, except that way.
Yeah, very.
Erase that. Okay.
Very silly.
It is a bit pixely. She's gonna try to find a better photo.
Yeah, it's definitely not something. It's sometimes an option you see in Vietnamese restaurants, but it's not like as iconic as like the typical pho. Yeah, so you got things it's hard to describe. The best thing I could think of is probably a type of Vietnamese meatloaf, if that makes sense.
Meatloaf?
Yeah.
Looks like cake.
Looks like cake.
Kati Andre, who's the egg guy? The egg guy is ZenNoKiseki. He is
Hi.
Tori's guest for today's Foodie Talks.
Yep.
Talking about Vietnamese food. He's also
I
a
am.
VTuber as well.
Yep, the V stands for Viet. Let's go, Tantan. V stands for Vtuber. I'm a Vtuber. I'm kidding. I'm gonna make a joke.
Only works for you.
And other Vtubers out there.
But do you think ordering out Vietnamese food is like yummy? Because Tori feels like Vietnamese food, like it's even like the noodle dishes, it won't taste as good when it's like delivered, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, that I think that just goes for like a lot of noodle. For a lot of noodle dishes in general, it won't be the same as when you like either one, make it at home, or two, eat out like in the restaurant. That's always good too. But I guess you could always go for these these rice dishes. These things won't be as bad to do takeout. I think.
Yeah, they used to be okay because they'll just separate all the stuff, right?
Yep. At least they should. At least they should. That's the restaurant call. That's the restaurant's call, not mine. But yeah, it's like you have like so like on the right you always have like some kind of like the Vietnamese I call this one. I mean, it's like this one has I call this one Vietnamese ham. It's like one of my personal favorite things to have. It's Vietnamese. You can call it Vietnamese ham, but Vietnamese sausage, whatever works. But this is like. Yeah.
What's in
It's
Vietnamese
yeah. I've been calling. It's one of my favorite things, and even I forget the name.
Wow, gu gio lao, gio lao.
Let's see.
Salami.
Jalua. Okay. Yeah, so jalua is like a Vietnamese ham sausage. You see this a lot, especially yeah. This is the one. You see this a lot in especially either one broken rice or in com tam or another dish bánh quan. Bánh quan is yeah. So let me before I move on, but yeah, this is like our equivalent to like sausages.
Oh, it looks like the kind of thing that you would have in like a hot pot.
Yeah.
Tori likes that it's been like shibaried onto its casing. Tori likes this. Like, why is it like so tightly like wrapped? What's wrong with just wrapping it like normally? Why you gotta do this to it? When you come down, Tori erased it out of existence.
Sometimes you just want to strangle the sausage. I'm joking.
But like, why would you act like? Why can't you just tie it up like a normal, like a little bow tie? Like, why are you gonna like proper like shibari and that? Just hold it in like this.
I don't. No, that's a good question. I don't really make the rules on this one, but I think it's like. I don't make the rules. It's just something I grew up with, to be honest. It's just like, oh, so you just gotta wrap things up real tight, just strangle the little sucker.
But wait, why is it gonna look like this? What is this? This looks scary.
This is I think this is like an alternate view of that meatloaf I mentioned earlier, because like if you compare if you go back and like compare to that other photo, yeah, it's kind of the same. You have like that mix of meat, not that one. Frick, there's something. Yeah, mix of meat with like the layer of yeah.
Oh,
now,
glass noodles in it.
Yeah, glass noodles is a pretty common part of Vietnamese cuisine, and the little black stuff I think is like black fungi mushrooms. It's embarrassing to admit this because I'm Vietnamese myself. I hate these things. I hate the little black mushrooms.
Oh, you don't like the black fungi things?
Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Good. Tori loves it in hot pot.
Yeah, this is like the one part I'm embarrassed to admit because it's ingrained into our food, but I just don't like it.
What is it? The texture?
I think it's a bit of the texture. Yeah, the texture is something I'm not. Yeah. This thing.
These scare you, Zay? These scare you?
Oh, stop! Put it away! No, I'm scared. Ah!
Did these fungi give you fear? Tori can't talk. She's scared of cucumbers, so she can't really talk, really, can she?
Okay, now that's surprising.
Cucumbers are scary.
Oh, but look at these things. They look like they'll eat you.
No, but they're so crunchy.
Yeah.
They're like a nice like jellyfish. They're like jellyfish consistency.
Yeah. That part I can see. And here's the thing. I do like jellyfish, but I just don't know why I don't like these for some reason.
Maybe it's just the fact that it's like a mushroom.
Yeah, maybe knowledge is. What is the most disgusting
meal? What is the most disgusting meal?
Am I really ready to dig up this topic yet? Well, I was gonna save the weird stuff for a bit later, but
is it
Vietnamese? When I was 13 years old, I went to a restaurant. They served snake at the restaurant.
Oh, is that a common thing?
No, it is not. You could say it's quote Vietnamese high fine dining, in a way. Like, it's like, okay, I wanted to hold back talking about the really weird stuff in Vietnamese culture, but when I say they waste nothing and eat everything, I mean they eat everything.
Everything. What's the weirdest thing?
So snake is definitely one of them. I've never had it myself, but I know there is some place that serves like mountain rats.
Oh, Tori just googled it. Oh no, it looks gross. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Which one is the one that eats snake? Oh, okay. So this is like
oh no, this looks
something.
gross. Like Tori did not think the skin was still on it.
Yeah. It
no.
depends. So the snake course meal I saw as a kid, it was like they served it all the way, 7 ways.
Oh.
Boiled, steamed, fried. There was everything.
We're just gonna show a picture. If you're a bit squeamish, like don't look at it. It's kind of
Yeah.
It's a bit uncomfortable to look at. Like not even like.
Yeah. Wanted to really. Yeah, I really wanted to.
Like you know what? Like you do you. You know, like Tori's not gonna judge you eating them, but it's a it's a
No, I
skin.
went hungry that day because
did you just
I
not
didn't
eat
have the. Oh yeah, and Rachel did raise a good point. There is no. So yeah, there is a video of Gordon Ramsay doing a shot of the snake's beating heart. It's
At least it's
some.
dead. Like
It's on YouTube, so it's on YouTube. You can look it up really easily. I would say watch it at your own discretion. It's
you know what?
it's something.
This one looks okay. Like Tori would eat this one.
Yeah.
You know, it's deep fried. Looks like a
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. The bones does remind me of a fish. I won't lie that.
Like this
the
looks
bones.
like a nice fish.
Yeah. So when I say they eat everything, I do mean they eat everything. They'll even eat the bones. They even eat the bones because like you're gonna find virtually little to no dairy when you ever go to Vietnam. We don't have much dairy, so they eat the bones as a source of calcium. Yeah, but yeah, snake is snake is probably
try it once or something like this.
Yeah.
This looks alright. Like this looks alright. Like try this. It's like deep fried. It looks seasoned.
Yeah.
Looks pretty. Like looks alright. Like these look alright. This does not look alright. Like no, wait, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
These two. No, it's too close to home. You know.
Guess I just tried. So Tauntaun, just to let you know, this is one of like the more spicier cuisines of Vietnam. It's rare to see. Some restaurants serve them, but yeah, it's like you really got to be actively looking for it to try this stuff. Yeah.
You probably have to look for it. Like, yeah, it's true. You probably have to look for it properly. Oh, Tori just saw the beating heart thing. Nah, you're good.
Yeah, the beating heart. I watched my dad drink that down. I almost passed out. I was 13 at the time.
She would probably gag and be like, "No, never again."
Yeah.
But you know, one of the things you've done once, and you can go.
It's an experience thing. I won't lie. I think they said some kind of nonsense where it's like it's like it has an aphrodisiac effect or something like that. Drinking snake heart. I'm just like.
Everything has an aphrodisiac effect to Chinese.
That's true. That's true. Asian. That's just Asian cuisine in a nutshell. Everything makes you horny.
Yeah, basically. Chocolate is horny. Like,
Yeah.
horny. Everything that costs money, it's like, aha, this will be good for you.
Exactly.
Welcome. We're currently talking about. Right now, we're in weird Vietnamese food, and we're currently looking at snake.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's very common.
Yeah.
But you also do a thing in Thai as well, right? When you eat bugs.
I think that's true. I think in Vietnam you eat like stuff like silkworms in some places too, like in the more like in the more rural areas in like Vietnam you see like stuff like silkworms.
You know what? Nah, you're good. Oh,
what did you just look up?
Tori thought, right? Like these ones look kind of cute, you know? These ones. Oh, look, they're just little jellies. Let's go. That looks fine. And then there's this one that just looks like they're all still alive. Tori's pretty sure they're all still alive.
I think they are alive. They will move.
And this one, they look like they're still wiggling. Tori is not a fan of that. Tori would like things to not be moving when she eats them.
Yeah. Have I ever tasted blood? No, there's no. I do not have the nerve to take a bloodshot. Oh god,
gross. Like they would
I
still be
yeah. Yeah, I am too whitewashed to eat these foods. I can't do it. I just can't.
No, this is just like a pretend version. Like the pink one is the pretend version of it.
This is the real stuff.
This makes Tori want to gag a bit. Like,
yeah.
why don't you just like Tori wouldn't mind if they minced it and made it into a sausage or something, or like made it into something else. Why you just gotta deep fry the whole thing and make the inside still uncooked? That's like I am just too scared to touch that part of Vietnamese cuisine, if I'm being honest. It's like seeing the picture was bad enough, but I think like my parents like one time had like a collection of like dehydrated bee larvas or something like that they just put on the table and they ate themselves, and I'm just gonna look away and pretend those don't exist. This looks gross. Like this, the sauce looks really good. The sauce, it's definitely like lime, fish sauce, chili, some coriander. Oh, it looks brilliant. And then you get the little wiggly boys in there. No.
No. It's it's. Oh god.
They're definitely still alive, which is the worst part of it.
Yeah.
Welcome home, Kyrie.
It's like whether this is like better or worse than eating. I think Cambodia had that dish called deep fried tarantulas or something like that. It's your call. It is your call. It's either way.
It seems okay. Like it seems like it'll be very crunchy. Like Tori just doesn't want to feel the juiciness, you know? Like
no. I know exactly what you mean.
Like they're crickets, but they're gonna be crunchy. They're just gonna taste like crisps, right? Like that's fine. But when the silkworms look like they're about to like
pop, you know?
they look like they're popping boba.
Yeah.
And Tori don't like that. Tori don't like the popping boba worms.
No, especially when it's like in foods that you don't want to expect to eat it. You know, like you want to have
like these look like they would blow up in your mouth when you eat them. Like they are. Why is there seahorses? Is that like a seahorse, or is that just the decoration?
I wouldn't take my chances if I'm being honest. Either is. I think edible seahorses sound more likely. It's considering what my history with
Horses?
I don't know. When I say they eat everything, I do say they will eat everything, and I'm not joking. This is like the least veggie friendly place in the world, probably one of the least veggie friendly countries you'll ever find.
Would you count? Okay, if you're a vegetarian, would you count bugs as vegetarian, or? Like,
you know what? That's a good question, actually.
Are bugs vegetarian friendly?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Are there any vegetarians who might be able to answer that? I only know like
Tori knows like
I could ask.
Too.
Yeah, I could ask
one. They wouldn't count though because they don't have like the same brain, right? Same brain system.
Yeah. I think Bugsy County could eat fish.
But that's pescatarian, not vegetarian.
That's a pescatarian thing.
Yeah, Tori would say insects are in that part as well. But if you're a vegetarian,
I could. Maybe I'll ask my vegetarian friends one day, but they'll probably say WTF. Where the hell is this coming from? If I'm being honest.
What are you talking about? Have you tried balut before?
I've never tried that actually. What is balut?
It's Filipino, but it's undeveloped chicken's eggs.
Oh, definitely not. It's not. Doesn't seem like.
The photos are a bit squeamish. If you're a bit squeamish, like look away. It's not. Tori would never eat this. Like this looks unfun to eat. Like this looks like it'd just be a pain in the ass to eat. So look away if you're a bit squeamish of it now.
Yeah. I looked up some stuff and be very careful. Yeah, you might want to look away for this one.
Yeah, it's not a nice. It's basically like 16-day-old. It's about 16-day-old when it gets just developed, right? But it's basically a baby chick, but it dead. And you eat the thing, and you just consume the egg with the bones and everything. It's all developed. Oh no. No. Tori's hiding that.
No.
Like, there's photos of it being like taken out of the eggshell, and it's just not the one.
Yeah. I don't think I would have the nerve to munch on these if
Tori
given
would just
one in
think
front of
about
me.
the crunchiness. Tori would get really uncomfortable knowing that she's like
Yeah.
crunching on the beak or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what that means.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Tori likes chicken feet. Like, she likes eating chicken
those are
feet.
good,
That's
those are good.
great, but
Yeah.
she doesn't eat the bone as well. Like, you eat
Yeah.
everything in the balloon. It's scary. You're trying to
Yeah.
making you eat one of them when you're like 6 is scary. Virgin boy eggs? What's that? What? Tori's scary.
Boy eggs, chicken feet. Yeah, chicken
Oh,
feet is
that's the
good.
same as balut then, right? Oh,
Is it?
what?
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at these virgin boy eggs.
What egg?
Am I looking at the same thing? Is this
You're
an egg or?
cooked eggs? Wait, what?
Oh god, what the hell is this Google showing me?
You cook the eggs in pea?
What is this? Oh man. Choto, a minute here.
Like what? Like a human pea? Wait,
Great, now I can cook eggs in my toilet. Good to know.
you're in a virgin, boys?
I
That
think
can't
I
be
got
real.
baited.
No, there's no way that's real, right? There's no way. There's no way they're gonna be like, hey, 12-year-old kids, go and piss in this bottle. We're gonna cook some eggs in it.
You know, I kind of don't want to believe it, but
Can't be real.
when you think about it,
Can't be real.
elephant dung coffee is a thing.
Yeah, but elephant dung coffee makes some sort of scientific sense. Like, it
Yeah.
goes through the body, gets processed, sure. But this is a straight up kid pissing in a bottle to cook some eggs in it.
I'm dying.
What is
What is
Wait a
this?
minute, why is she touching it with like her bare hands? So gross. Ugh.
Is she like cracking them and then just like just putting it back? Oh god, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm not eating eggs in China ever again.
No, this is gross. Why? Why would you eat the egg? What?
Now I'm just.
Tori thought like the 1,000-year-old egg was weird.
Now, yeah. Now I'm
This
just
is-
imagining.
this is
Now I'm just
strange now.
imagining. Yeah. Now I'm just imagining like your average household in China not having a toilet, but just a freaking pot to pee
A
in.
little bucket for your piss eggs to go in?
Yeah.
That's gross. Why do you know about this, Rachel?
Oh, this is a tangent even I wasn't expecting. Holy moly.
You need this warm liquid when it comes to the touch?
Like, why virgin schoolboy specifically? What the hell?
No, there's no schoolboys part. It's just virgin boys.
I don't know. I'm just reading these stupid articles right now.
Oh, it's so gross.
Oh
You're
god,
called
no,
Tom
no.
Zidane.
Tong Zidane. I'm gonna avoid that. I'm gonna avoid that
Oh,
name.
it makes
I'm gonna
me
avoid that name now.
uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah, not gonna lie. Century egg doesn't sound so bad
is that
now.
how the egg looks inside? That's even worse. That's even worse.
What? Why is it so?
Oh, why does it look like that?
Wait, why is the yolk so? Why is the white so dark? What happened? What the?
Oh no, that's what happens
Color-
when you overboil it. That happens to the yolk when you overboil yolks. So that's normal.
fine.
The darkening is normal. But the
No, I meant like
color
the
of
white, the
egg,
white. So I was thinking
the
the.
egg being orange is not normal.
Oh my god, what is in those boys' piss? No.
What is
What?
going through these eggs? It's so gross. What is this?
I am not gonna touch that topic with the 10-foot pole now. I don't know. I don't want to know now.
Shall we go back to the bugs? Tori likes it when they talk about
Yeah,
the bugs.
Let's go back to.
Egg
This
This is not the kind of egg you want to know. This is virgin boy piss eggs.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Let's go back to slightly less gross stuff.
This
Slightly.
is so weird. Okay.
This.
Oh wait, bug now. Add it to
Okay,
your notepad.
yeah.
You gotta take a nice.
I think I'm gonna go eat a bowl of ants after this.
Tori like popcorn ants.
Oh, yeah, I think I know. Yeah.
They sound like they would be pretty like kind of nice. No, like
I guess when you think about it, ants are not the worst thing in the world.
yeah, but they're tiny, so you don't even know. You don't get the juice part of the bug.
Yeah. Can we look at tea eggs instead? Wait, Yui's looking it up. Oh no.
Yui was like, oh, she's just joking. They're just joking in the stream. Nah, apparently
No.
it's real. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Tea eggs are kind of cool, actually.
We wouldn't be reacting so hard if it was fake. I kind of wished it was fake.
Yeah, Tori thought it was fake. Okay. Oh wait, no,
Oh.
that's the piss egg again. Wait.
Let's.
Tea egg is kind of cool. Like, Tori always likes the pattern of the tea egg. So this is an egg that's marinated in like a
Do you have
herbal tea.
Tarantulas in box? No, I do not. I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to try Cambodian food yet.
Oh, is that what they eat?
I think it is. Yeah, deep fried tarantulas, right?
You'll come back when everything is less cursed. We're going to less cursed now, Brian.
Yeah.
We're talking about
we
tea
could-
eggs now, which is kind of. It's actually really yummy. These eggs. They get
Tea eggs
marinated
kind of-
in tea.
Yeah, TX kind of intimidated me because you gotta like softly crack the shell, right? Then boil it. So that kind I think there's like a delicate touch to it that I just don't have. So I'm like always.
You just break the egg completely. You're like, oh yes, just a tap.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. Like I have an easier time making like the shoyu tamako, like the Japanese ramen eggs, compared to tea eggs because like I'm just so intimidated by like just slightly cracking the yolk and not messing up.
No, Tori feels that. She gets that.
Yeah.
She gets the fear.
Yeah.
Tea egg
It's
is
just like-
pretty good, though.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of cooked egg? Like, what's your favorite style
Oh,
of egg?
my favorite style of egg, eh?
Can you guys imagine? Guys, let's come over to your house and let's make some biscuit eggs. But you have to make sure, Kuremi, that every cow that's coming over has to be a virgin. Because, yeah, it's only virgin piss. So,
That is such a weird. I feel like there's a history behind that dish that I don't
it
wanna
must
know.
be some culture thing. It must be.
Yeah. Let's see. My favorite is. I won't say no to a good old fashioned soft-boiled egg. I love it when like that. I will always love it. I think it could be poached. It could be, let's see, like a soft boiled. It could be that's stupid, that chicken shokoyaki where they freaking freeze the egg and tempura it. I don't know. I've never tried that actually before. I might give that a try one day. But I like it. I just like it when the eggs are still runny. You know, eggs are still
that's like
runny
a nice
and creamy.
boiled egg. Like that's proper like
Yeah.
this. Oh,
Yeah.
juicy. Juicy.
I love it. Just love seeing that golden gooey yolk. It's
Yeah, do you
such a
add
good feeling.
a bit of Maggi on top?
Mm.
Tiny bit of Maggi and just eat the whole egg like
Yeah. Whenever I go to a ramen restaurant, I will always order an extra egg on the side. And the ramen, the ramen eggs, the ramen eggs are with like how they're marinated in soy sauce, and that yolk is like a gooey orange. That is good stuff. I love that.
Tori's favorite is the Thai style. Thai style fried omelette. Add a bit of fish sauce. Sometimes you add a bit of onion, you add a bit of mince, but it's a good deep fried egg. But you
So wait. When you deep fry the egg, it's you just drop it in and just like let it sink and fry
so
both
it's
sides,
not
or do you like?
It's not like completely deep fried. It's like a lot of oil, high
Uh-huh.
heat on a wok, and you
Mhm.
put you just put the egg in and it just boils up and like becomes all bubbly and it's
Oh. Is the egg like fully cooked or is it still
It's fully
runny on the
cooked,
inside?
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Kind of
gotcha.
fully cooked.
Gotcha.
So the non-cooked one is it'd be like omelette at that point.
Mm-hmm.
The Thai
think,
one is always like insanely
yeah.
overcooked. Like,
Oh yeah. I feel like I've always noticed like in a lot of like Thai street food and like Thai dishes, like whether it's pad Thai or like I think some kind of rice dish, they had like a fried egg. They always add like a fried egg on top of that.
We love our fried eggs.
I respect that. I love fried eggs too.
Listen, the fried eggs we get are like these ones, where the outside rim is crispy, but the inside that is still wet. You know, that's still a yolky boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really good.
It's the best thing. It's really hard to do well because you need a really high heat, like wok.
Okay, yeah. Not sure that's something I can easily create then with what I have here then.
You
Do I
need a
have?
wok.
I think I
How do you not have a wok?
I have a wok. I have.
You're Asian. You don't have a wok.
I have a wok, but I only have like your typical stove counter, so nothing with an open flame. So it's gonna like only ever cook on the bottom. Yeah. Honestly, I really want like an open flame like burner because I think those are like really good when you're working with like surfaces like the wok surface and all that.
Yeah, Tori has an open flame in hers, but not many houses nowadays have like open flame. Most of them nowadays are like very much like induction
Electronic,
stove.
I think. Yeah, electronic, like more of those induction stoves. So it's a lot cleaner, but you don't really get that.
You don't get.
You know,
the same. Not the same.
Yep, it's not the same.
Better, much better.
Yeah. Yep. I think
Vietnamese things.
Yeah. If you want to go back to wholesome, there is this one dish that people don't really notice that much, but it's called bang sao, so which is like a Vietnamese crepe in a way. I'll type in the chat just so yeah. It's called bang sao. Even I mess up it, but it's like a Vietnamese take on a crepe, very savory.
Oh, Tori has eaten these as well. Not lately, but it's something she remembered growing up with when she was a cub.
Yeah. It's
so
like
good.
Yeah, the batter is like kind of like we've seen a lot of like of them, but they add some turmeric into it and they stuff the inside with like bean sprouts, shrimps, a few veggies, and yeah, when you eat it, you wrap it with lettuce and just like chow down. It's really good.
Are these normally crispy? Because the one that Tori had used to be like crispy, like you'd break off the bits.
Yeah, they should be crispy. Like they should be crispy, and like the way you eat it is like normally you just like break off a piece of it, wrap it in lettuce, and just like dip it in some fish sauce and munch on it. Like kind of like a wrap in a way.
So good.
Yep. Get like a very nice blend of textures. Like you got the crispiness from the veggies and the crepe, some savoriness from like the shrimps and a few meats here and there. Yeah,
so
it's
good. Tori hasn't had this in like almost like 2 decades. So she's gonna go look for it. Now she knows the name of it. She can actually go look for it.
Yeah.
So good. They look a bit like tacos though. Like some of the ones that Tori sees a photo of, they look a bit taco-y, and Tori doesn't like the size of them because she's used to seeing them the size of like a plate. The whole plate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a very nice. It's a dish I really love.
Oh, it's so cool to see it being made. Tori kind of wants to try making it.
Yeah. Yep. Once you get the batter recipe down, it's about like just getting a nice wok, a nice surface to cook them on, and just like stuffing the insides with like get some sliced pork or something like that, some vegetable, some like brain sprouts and shrimp. Those are usually like the go-tos, but
it looks so good. Oh, this is what you mean, right? When you wrap it in veggies.
Yeah, and then you get some big well, some kind of green vegetable. It really depends on where you are. You just make. But yeah.
Looks so good.
It's a rare dish to find, but it's really good.
We're gonna definitely look out for it next time she's at the Vietnamese place.
Yeah. And the ingredients themselves are, I guess, the only difficult ingredient to get to make them should just be the turmeric, I think.
Wait, is turmeric hard to find?
I don't know. It is. I don't know. It really depends on where you are, to be honest. I often tell myself that getting some ingredients are not that hard, but hey, you never know, right?
True. Just like the freaking 3 crimes.
Like the fish sauce, exactly. It's like I don't want to assume turmeric is easy to find. It sounds like a Asian kind of ingredient that you may have to find in specific grocers. But I would say that about the fish sauce too. I can find fish sauce anywhere.
True, because in the UK you can find turmeric in any supermarket. Most places have it like in turmeric packets and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Indian food.
Yeah. And you get rice flours and stuff like that. And another one that I really it's a very simple dish, but it's like one that's really one of my favorites is buying guan. Let me just type that out. It's like a it's like grounded. It's like pounded rice mixed with water that has been steamed and just wrapped with some kind of like protein.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tori has seen. Tori's mama likes this a lot. Tori is not a fan of it. She finds them a bit too like a weird texture, surprisingly. Like.
Yeah. I like mine's pretty simple. I don't like it when they start stuffing stuff. I feel like stuffing stuff like pork and like pork and mushrooms into it kind of mess.
It taste weird.
It kind of makes it's a weird feeling for me too. But I like having it plain, served with some fried onions on top and a bit of like Vietnamese ham on the side, you know, and have that with fish sauce. It's a very nice, simple and just wholesome meal.
It looks very like properly wholesome, you know. It looks like nice and easy.
Yeah.
If you knew what
I personally am I do not know how to make these by hand because you need to like create like a mixture of like pounded rice and water and just like steam it. But you also got to wrap it delicate and it's like a very thin sheet of rice and water. And it's like so easy to break when you're wrapping it. So I can't do it.
Like people would use things like sticks and stuff like this guy.
Yeah. You use like a stick or some kind of roller or something to just pick it up and just like delicately like wrap it. And I do not have the handiwork for that.
That looks so fun though. Like it looks so fun to like learn how to make. Like this lady's cool as all hell. She be flipping them like,
exactly. Flip it and wrap it and somehow like you could practically see through that sheet too, so you know how thin it is.
That looks cool though. Like Tori wants to learn how to make this. This looks cool, but you need this utensil thing. You need this like whatever
like,
this is.
It's like a weird steam top thingy. I don't know how to describe it either.
Isn't it like a trove? Like it has like a pot. And
Yeah.
Water is boiling, and it's like a sheet of like fabric.
Yeah, and like and then you see like at the end there's like that really large lid, right? Like you use the cover so you can like cook it thoroughly. But yeah, this is absolutely like the ingredients are super easy. It should just be like pounded like rice, like grounded rice and water and stuff like that to make it into like a smooth mixture. But doing the trick of just folding it is so hard. Or really, I only ever did it once when I was in Vietnam, and after like 2 tries and
you didn't make it, did you?
I didn't make it. I couldn't. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
That chef's skin must be gluing all that good rice water.
The good rice water.
She has like not a single like spot on her face. So yeah, technically, skin rejuvenates. It's like a free face mask every day. Every time to
a free like a work day and a sauna trip all in one go. Oh man, I don't know whatever.
Tori feels like Vietnamese food is quite similar to Thai food. Like we have similar things like this in Thailand as well.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense because aren't they like really close to each other?
Yeah,
like Vietnamese and Thailand.
We're just slightly more south than you.
Yeah. I went to Thailand when I was from Vietnam, and I think it was like an hour plane trip. Yeah. Is this bank 1? Yes, this is bank 1. Yeah.
Well, although trying to remember like all of these. Next time she goes to a Vietnamese place, she's gonna be like, "Ha! Now she knows what all these things are."
Exactly.
She feels like Vietnamese food is very scary to those because they don't seem to write it in like English form. They just write what it is. And you're like, this is this noodles and beef. And Tori's like, what kind of noodles?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what it means. Like sometimes you see like the Vietnamese name would be like Bun Pha Dekman, but you're like, what does that mean? You see the English translation, how special beef. I'm like, oh yeah, that helps.
Yeah, like because in Thai we have kapow, but we obviously write it in Thai. But then there's the romantic Thai that people know, like pad Thai or or Thai green curry. You can tell, but if it's like bun choi, is like, what does that mean? What is it?
Exactly.
It's like,
no.
Noodle wrap, and Tori's like, what do you mean noodle wrap?
Yeah, exactly. What does the noodle wrap even mean? And
like,
that's like. And you know, and it's like sometimes like their names, even when you translate them, it's not appetizing for people to try. You know, like because like you know, I showed you the dish skom tam, right? And it looks really good, right? But the name of it is broken rice, and that's not something you. That sounds
very nice. You're right.
It doesn't sound rice. It doesn't sound very nice to eat. You know. Hell yeah.
Nope.
No.
But the eats look good though. Tori kind of wants these though, like the
Jello, yeah, the sausages are really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I confess that sometimes when I do have some extras in the fridge, I would just cut them up and have it with my instant noodles. It's really nice.
That's good. At least you're not having instant noodles on their own, you know. That's when you know you are student lifing. You literally just noodles and nothing else.
The real student life.
Where you don't even add anything onto your instant noodles.
You know what? That does raise the question. Is there like a Vietnamese instant noodle anywhere?
There must be. No, there is definitely.
There has to be.
Tori has definitely seen it because it's like it has those little dots in the writing and those little squiggly lines. And it's like,
yeah, exactly. That's how you know like it's like a Vietnamese brand because like the way because of the way it's written. Like, it's like we're like one of like the few like Southeast Asians that still uses like phonetics, I think. And
we
you can
have
thank
our own right alphabet. we take the king of alphabets, except for like Burmese.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I mean, of course, I probably need to study a little bit more, but Thai's writing system just feels so confusing. I just see like a lot of cursive ends. You know, I don't know. Does it make sense? Like
the lettering, because she can read the lettering. It's the tonal bits. It's the extra little circle bits. Wait, your tone.
Gosh.
It will ruin the word completely. And Google Translate don't help with the tone very much. So
you know what? That's true. That's true.
Hey, you usually don't add anything to instant noodles, but you only just recently that you added stuff. Good gal, Brennan. You need to add something. I like an egg. Or like
egg. Yeah. Eggs, like egg. I always feel like if I eat instant noodles but don't add an egg, I just feel weird.
Yeah.
Like it's. Well, I mean, of course, I won't add it to pho because that's just weird. But you know, well, I guess I just don't need.
How about?
Anyways.
How about oricey? What is it called this? Who made this? It's made in Japanese technology and it's Vietnamese.
Oh, that name is killing me right now.
Oricey.
Oh god. Oh, I see.
Why is it called that?
I mean, I get it. Yes, Vietnamese use a lot of rice noodles in pretty much everything. Yeah, I almost never eat egg noodles when I was in Vietnam. But come on, really? All ricey? Jesus Christ.
Try it. Try has seen this in London, so she might go grab one just to try it.
Dude, you gotta, oh man, do like I better say like a review of it on YouTube or something like that. I gotta know what the hell this is.
Should I send one to you so I can post you an O'Ricey?
Oh man, I'm just waiting for that 4 out of 10 because this just sounds so ridiculous.
She feels like instant pho for me is gonna be the best thing in the world. Look, very nice. Like the fact that all of it is in English, it has some like Japanese or Chinese on the side. There's some Arabic over there. Like there's some Arabic in this corner here. Like with Japanese technology and it's Vietnamese. Tori is so confused by it.
It's not racist, but it sounds racist. It might be a little bit racist or racist or whatever. I don't know anymore. I saw an opportunity to pun and I took it. Oh god.
You did. What is like a Vietnamese dessert?
Oh, okay, desserts. So Vietnamese desserts are a rarity, but it's not that they don't exist. The most common I could think of is chè. So it's like a what's the best way? So it's spelled CHE. It can come as a drink, a pudding, or a soup.
It's so cute.
Yeah, and you're gonna see like so many variations. It's like the equivalent of I guess shaved ice or it's like a parfait shaved ice.
In Thailand as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks so
what?
cute. It looks like something you'd make like it's homey.
Yeah, it's got stuff like I think red beans and I think some kind of some mung beans. I think mung beans and I think tapioca. But yeah, this is probably like the most common dessert you'll see, and you're gonna see like variations of it everywhere in like in Vietnamese street food. It's really good though. It's really good.
Tori thinks we have something similar called ramit. It's like, but we
yeah,
normally
what is it?
have it in like, we have it in like, oh wait, that's the wrong, that's not it. Wait, oh, there you go. He needs to fix this.
Yeah.
It looks like noodles.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Let's see.
it must be, that looks like the exact same thing as that's it.
Oh, are those silkworms? I'm kidding.
I'm going back into it.
Joking. But,
It's basically like a dessert that you basically just get a bowl of everything. It has like water chestnut, sometimes it has mango, sometimes it has like jackfruit. You get those panda noodle boys.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah, it is very similar to halo halo, which is like a Filipino dessert. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that dessert I tried in Japan once. I think it was called anmitsu or something like that. It's like when you have like a bowl with like a lot of like ingredients in it. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, that looks amazing.
The fact that you have ice cream on top looks so much better than ours. Like,
That's true.
we have like coconut ice cream in ours at least.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like yeah, you're not gonna find so much in dairy like when it comes to ice creams and it comes to our desserts because yeah, we're not Vietnam is pretty dairy. At least back in the day it was very dairy starved. It's been years since I came back, but so things might have changed since. But yeah, it's like our desserts kind of like range with some kind of like jia, some kind of like soup in a way, or soup or pudding usually. Another example, and this is one of my personal favorite, is sweet corn pudding or chipap. So chipap. I'll spell that for you over here. Chipap.
Tori is definitely spelled that wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Sweet corn and like glutinous rice or like a tapioca.
That looks so good. It's like sago.
Oh yeah, sago, yeah.
That looks so good. This reminds something of Tori in Thailand as well. So kind of like Southeast Asia just has the same kind of desserts, but we just name it different things.
Yeah, I won't. I'm pretty sure there's definitely a lot of overlap. Like we may have drawn inspiration from each other to like input into our dishes, you know, because like I think even pad thai uses like rice noodles, right, for their dishes. Yeah.
So rice noodles.
Yeah.
What is the Thai version of this called?
Let's see.
We have it. Usually with this kind of thing, we have it dry. Like.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it's called. Does it even have a name? Do we even have it a name, or are we just calling it just? Because we have this where we put like sweet corn, sago, and syrup.
Oh.
And like coconut.
I have
milk?
no. Yeah. This definitely reminds me of like our Vietnamese variant too. I have no idea what the Thai name is. Of course, why would I know?
Stuff where we're like, yes, just steamed corn and coconut.
Wait.
It's just literally steamed corn and coconut.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember there was like this one dish. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that one dish I had. And when I was in Thailand for a few days, it was like sticky rice, mangoes, and I think condensed milk or something like that. It was like, is that a
Condensed milk is not common. You probably have it with coconut milk. That's really sweet.
maybe. Yeah, coconut milk. Yeah, it's been a while. Is that like a meal or a dessert? I can't tell.
Dessert? That's definitely a dessert.
Okay,
Mango, like sticky rice, right? The sticky rice sometimes is a bit savory compared to the rest of it. It's like this, right?
Yeah, this is. I had something like this when I was like traveling in Thailand for a few days.
The best.
Oh.
So good, this delicious.
Yeah.
Hello, Tori's actually never tried it. She actually really wants to, but there's not many like Filipino places in London. There's one. Tori doesn't want to try it, but this looks like Tori will just have a time later on. You know, the cream, the sugar. She's just gonna have a suffering time later on.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that one. That the layers in this one. Holy moly.
Looks beautiful. The strawberry one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Coffee orange, coffee. Welcome. We're currently talking
Yeah.
about Vietnamese and Thai desserts, and
Thai
Filipino
dessert.
desserts as well. It's quite similar. They
Yeah.
definitely have inspirations of each other.
Your guess is as good as mine. Which one came first? And you know, who cares? They're both. Yeah, they both look yummy.
They all are tasty.
Yeah.
All be tasty.
What
All
else
be
did they have?
tasty.
What else did I had? Oh yeah, there's like a warm variation too of like gel that I also had as a kid. Well, no, actually, even nowadays I eat it a lot. What was it called again? I think it was Chia Baba. So like think so it's like just got that down. Chia.
You gotta type it out again.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take care of it. Yeah, it's like a warm, sweet Vietnamese kind of like soup with a lot of like things like potatoes or red beans or things like that. Taro as well, and
This looks savory.
yeah, it like on paper it does look savory, but it's actually like pretty sweet and pretty
What's
thick.
the orange in this?
Good question. I think this variant might use carrot actually. Oh.
Carrot? What the-
Yeah. But it's usually you have like the starchy vegetables and some red beans in there, like sotaro, sweet potatoes, maybe
This
some
reminds me
tapioca.
of like we had a similar thing where we just put stuff into like a bowl and call it a day, which is what this is basically.
Oh, yeah.
And like there's like jackfruit in here. Sometimes we put we put sweet potato and taro as well, like chunks of it. We have water chestnut.
Water chestnuts. Yes, there are some very interesting. My mom served me some where it was just like I think it was like a ginger soup with like water chestnuts into it. Yeah.
But at least we know it seems like every country so far has been adding this pandan stuff, because Tori can see it here in the ham, Tori can see it here in the manja, Tori can see it here in the lechong, which is basically what this is. It's like pandan rice worm.
Yeah. Not the most appetizing name out there, but it gets the job done. Yum yums.
It's very good, but it has a weird
Yeah.
texture. If you don't like the slippery and slimy texture, it'd be a bit
Oh.
There's a
Yeah,
Filipino
gotcha.
restaurant here. Tori's favorite Filipino dish is adobo. You should try it if you haven't.
Adobo. Well, I'll jot that down actually.
It's like a sour. It's very sour though. Adobo. It's her favorite one.
Adobo is an
It's
an
in the
immersion of
desserts.
cooked food. Am I looking at the right thing? An immersion of cooked food in the stock, composed variety of paprika, oregano, salt, garlic. I feel like I'm looking at the wrong thing.
That doesn't sound like it. Like adobo.
How do you spell that?
Wait, how do you spell it out? It's like adobe, but with an O.
Oh, okay. Adobe, but yeah, okay, so I'm looking at that. Okay, yeah, because I'm seeing this Filipino adobo, which looks like a savory.
No,
marinated
it's
chicken.
savory. This is savory.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, this.
Like getting ube stuff is probably the best thing about like Filipino desserts, like the purple.
Yeah. The papel.
I like the pasty stuff, like the halaya. Halaya, is that the right?
Oh.
Wait, it's like a paste, but it's so good.
Yeah. Paste. Yeah. I've had my fair share of pasty foods. Usually in the form like the pate, like the meatloaf thing. Whew. My parents love that stuff. They sometimes stuff me sandwiches just full of that stuff, and I'm just like,
This pate with no other textures.
yeah.
Oh, that's too much. That's too much.
Yeah. It's overwhelming. Honestly, it's like I'm just like it's like I'm eating like I'm eating like a sandwich full of like mayonnaise or ketchup. It's just like it's just assaulting my taste buds. Yep.
It's too strong sometimes, honestly. Like when it's too pasty, like ooh.
Yeah. Not a fan. I like it as like a thin spread that you add to your sandwiches, but it has to be a spread.
A normal sandwich with other things in it.
Yeah, exactly. If it's just by itself and it's like a huge thick slab, oh boy, that is not fun.
Yeah,
not
it's
fun
just like
at all.
a thick void, like nothing else in between. Not even some like lettuce or something to add a texture to it. No, straight up just patty. Oh, the bread's not toasted. The bread's like soft.
Yeah.
No, that sounds kind of gross. Not gonna lie.
I almost died. Yeah. Oh god. What an experience that was. What else is there? Oh wait. One thing, I guess not really a food related thing, but one of my personal favorite things, and I will always splurge money on it if I ever see it in restaurants. Vietnamese coffee. I love.
Do I even know how does it taste? Is it different? Like, have you tried like other like Southeast Asian coffees? Like, is it similar?
I haven't tried it, so I can't have a good comparison to other Southeast coffee brands. But Vietnamese coffee, I guess if I had to compare it to like your typical Western style, like Western like American coffee, it's it has a strong kick to it. It's like pure coffee, and you only ever serve it with like condensed milk, for instance.
Yeah,
but
I can see that it's condensed milk and
it's hard to describe it. It's like when you take that first sip and you just feel that strong initial kick. Okay, that's one hell of an espresso shot, that's for sure. Yeah, it's really strong. It has like a really strong kick to it. That's why you don't really have like a really big cup of it, because it hits you really hard. The taste is, I do want to say it's more does umami umami? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It has a taste that lingers in your mouth for a while, you know? Does that make sense? I have a hard time describing it otherwise, but yeah, it's like, yeah, it's arguably one of my favorite things. I'm in a Vietnamese family of coffee addicts, and yeah.
It's coffee in a more like drunk thing, because like Tori feels like stuff you think is more of a tea, like even though it's like
yeah, I would definitely associate Vietnam with coffee more so than tea. You do have your fair share of tea drinkers, but I think they're definitely more famous for their coffees. I think because like the way they do their beans are different. Vietnamese coffee beans. I forgot, how did they do it again?
Tori's favorite one is Tetalit, which is a Malaysian style
tea.
And they basically what they do is they pull the tea. So they pour the tea between two of these like cups.
From
and
back,
there and back until it gets all frothy. And it's really like it tastes different. There isn't know why it tastes different. Obviously, Thai milk tea is a staple, but it's too sweet sometimes. Like Thai milk tea is just.
I think I tried Thai milk tea before, and it had if I remember it had a stronger. Yeah. I remember this before.
It's very strong. Like this is it's tea with condensed milk. That's basically but a lot of condensed milk.
Yeah, I recognize this color in your area.
It's bright orange. It's like Tori's fur. It's literally like, you know when you're doing a good job when it's the same color as her fur. It's just like, aha, what?
Yeah, that's true. Wait, where does it get its red color though? Was it from like the tea or?
It's the tea leaves itself. It's a very, very dark tea leaf.
Okay.
So like, even if you add normal milk, it'll come out this color.
Oh, so it's the tea leaves.
Okay, thank you, Antoine. Thank you for coming by. Have a lovely day.
Have a good day, Antoine. Yes.
Look at him. These guys, no,
How are they?
they're just so good at it. Like, huh?
I know. How are they pouring it with such confidence? I'd be like terrified if I was in like if I had to pour like that.
Like, to be honest, think about how many they have to pour. They have to pour so many. Like, their whole day is just pouring tea.
Each day they just like go a little bit higher to flex.
It tastes
Oh.
really good. Try it in the wine.
Mm.
Maybe it's because it aerates it a bit more. Like, you drink it straight when it's right because it's cooled down. But it's like, no,
Mhm.
it just tastes really good.
Oh yeah, that looks really amazing. Ah, God, I gotta find someone.
I sensual than it needed to be.
Sorry,
Whoa,
I'm
this
really.
guy's doing it in 2 cups.
Oh yeah.
This guy's a wizard. Look at him go.
No fear.
Damn, this guy is going. Look at that.
Oh my God, we need can we get 3 cups?
Wait. Let's see.
Is that- Can't believe we're trying to up the ante of how many cups we can see.
Wait, Titani. How? What is... there's a competition for it. There's a competition for it. Oh,
I absolutely love this.
This is-
Holy.
whoa! Look at this guy. He's doing like. Wait, what? This guy's doing sick.
Oh God, I'm dying. Oh,
This
I'm
guy's
actually-
doing so many.
oh God, this is some child levels of tea pouring. Oh my G.
Whoa, no! Try has found the ultimate Chad.
There's more? Wait,
Whoa!
what?
Whoa!
The guy's hanging on the legs. Okay.
Yo, this is cool. Tori wants this.
Okay, this
Tori wants to be drawn in this. Tori wants to be one of these guys.
Oh God, we need fan art of this stat. What?
This looks fun. Why can't this be a national sport?
I think this is a national sport. What the? The Malay limp.
Good. Look at them. They're doing flips and shit.
Oh man, I can only imagine like the job description looking for this place. Okay.
Yo,
All right,
wait,
time for the-
Tori has found the ultimate one.
There's more. Oh my God. Okay.
Tori wants fan art of this. Tori's gonna go find a few guys.
Wait. The ultimate fan art. You and all the foodie tag guests doing a big human pyramid pouring drinks.
It's like you're a transformer. Tori wants to be a transformer, but with tetane. Look at this guy's face. This guy is living it. He's like, yes, he's the tetane king.
The guy in the middle looks like he's like just doing his best to
concentrating.
concentrate. He's concentrating. He's 100. He's like I gotta carry the team here, literally.
Damn, what? This is cool. Like, Tori wants to do this videos. So go look at videos now.
Yeah, I gotta look. There's a Malay Thai milk tea.
No, it's like Malaysian tea. Oh, look at him go. There's like a
Oh.
gif of it. Wait, Tori's gonna send you the gif. Obviously, you guys probably won't be able to watch it because, like, oh wait, no, this is just
It's
that's the PNG. No, that's just a PNG. No. Copy link address.
The Malay Thai Olympics. Malay
Okay,
Olympics.
Tori can post it in the chat. Wait, you can press on the link yourself.
Okay, let's see it.
Look at him go. Tori wants teammate from this guy. He has 3. He has 3 of them.
Oh my God! What? He's spinning. What? What is? Oh my! Is he pouring tea or working with caramel? I don't know.
He's going. It's tetare. Yeah, it's a Malaysian tea. Poo tea.
Oh my God!
But like, Tori. Wait, she found one with 4.
Oh my
Found
God!
A guy with 4. A single guy with 4. He is
Oh my
the
God.
king. He is the tetare king.
I like how I just realized there was like a big stage and all the kids are watching. It's just like, oh my.
He is a Chad. He is truly the chickest Chad.
Oh my god, this okay. You know, I already have like mad respect for like who practice like one recipe to like the utmost. These people are practicing one pouring technique to the utmost.
Yeah, this makes Tori want to drink it.
Oh god, honestly, this is like my favorite part whenever I like when I order out and like like people give like a mini performance along top of like preparing the stuff on top of like getting the actual stuff, like that's why I really like what do they call those things, like those like
Oh, like the noodles when they like spin the noodles.
yeah, like when they like spin the noodles in front of you, or like when they cook their food and like, or like one of those like those were those grill places just like, where like they
they
like
cook the food there.
yeah.
Tori's favorite one, right? One time she went to do, it was like the guy that bounced with the noodles, and the guy dropped the noodle. And Tori was looking at him, she's like, you fucked up! It's your only job to spin noodles and you dropped it! And he just looked like he was done with life, so Tori didn't want to say anything, because he just looked like he was just like, oh.
And just like get me out. I wonder if I spin.
Tori wants to be this cool.
Yeah, imagine just like having this much passion and just like pouring your tea, like literally. I always thought like Chinese restaurants were like super chads with the way they raise their teacups, but this is a whole other level.
Tori's trying to decide which one's her favorite one. She thinks this one right here is her favorite one. She feels like there's a lot going on here. The angle is perfect.
The angles it's like the best. There's not enough people, but the way they're like showing like the best sides of both of them,
Yeah, like this one's pretty cool. It's synchronized pouring.
Synchronized pouring.
Like,
I want to see that. I want to see like
these guys. Like, wow, these are cool. But then we went, oh, this guy got 2. And we're getting more and
this
more.
guy's got 2. Then we got 3. Then we got 4. Then we got
like
then we got
5
like a freaking.
people. Like this one. This guy. This is the whole. This is us right now looking at this. This guy is just like looking at this guy, looking at this whole scenario, being like, how the hell are they doing this?
Yeah. No, this guy's like the new employee. This guy's like the new. This is the guy who's on his first day at work. And everybody else is like, this is just like a typical Tuesday for them.
They're like, yeah, this is what you need to learn this in 2 weeks, James, or else you're fired.
Good luck. Oh, okay. Tell me, can you pour some tea while doing a handstand? Wait, what?
Your first day of the job and you're this guy. Everybody else gets to hang on top of you.
Yeah. This is like showing the hierarchy right here. This is the.
This guy looks so happy.
This guy, even the guy, like his hanging on his leg is just like, it looks like he's having a good time,
This guy just looks like he's trying his best. He's pouring his tea. He's actually trying to make tea. This one's kind of dripping. There's not much tea going on there.
Yeah. I will say for now.
He does have the longing look. He does look like he wants to be them.
Yeah. He's like senpai.
Please.
Please teach me.
Anyways.
Yeah. If I ever see someone do anything remotely like this, IRL, I will tip them 100%. Even just like the base, even just like the base from, I'm just like, you know what, take this for yourself. You deserve it.
Yeah, it's like it looks pretty fun. Like it doesn't look hard to pour tea into like another pot, but like think about the distance. You have to like measure that.
There's like the distance, and there's like, and then there's all this like hanging on top of each other nonsense too.
No, okay, if Tori went to a street food shop and they started hanging off each other, Tori would be like, where is she? Where is she?
I would be like, if I ever see this on the street, I'd be like so confused. I'd be like, are they serving drinks or doing a performance? Do I order from them, or do I just I don't know. Do I just tip the onion? Oh, no, I'm just gonna do both. I'm just gonna do both.
You put a cup and pull apart, put that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
This one is squad goal. This is like you and your BFF, you know?
Yeah, that's true. The ultimate trust. You know, like you gotta trust the other guy to hold the cup on your belly.
You got a pot piping cup of tea. If you fuck up, you're gonna get a tea onto your body. That looks painful.
Sizzle, sizzle, holy moly! And then despite all that, the man just got calm. The man looks like he's just super calm and focused, just pouring his tea. You know, this is just like this is just work day for me.
Wait. He looks like he's just. Wait, let's see. No, he looks like he's happy. He's happy. Like he's happy. That he managed to get the drink in there. He's happy that he's not getting scolded by his friend. It's
like,
a hot tea. It's a hot tea. It's like boiling hot tea.
Yeah.
Basically, they do this to like air it out to make it like less cool, but also get like air into it.
Yeah.
But this guy looks so happy. He looks like he's in euphoria. No, but he's in intense concentration because you can see those veins. You can see those Russian veins. Those Russian veins. This man is concentrating.
He's like finally years of training all for this moment. Finally.
It's the veins. It's the veins that gets It be like that. Do you have performance things like this in Vietnam? Like in Vietnamese food? Is there like anything you would perform with?
Good question, actually. Let me think about this. Not gonna lie. Food in Vietnam is less artistic and more realistic.
It's real stuff.
It's real stuff. So here's the thing. So like, Vietnamese cuisine has like this whole like, it has like a mandate for freshness, you know. So like, they try to serve you the food as fresh as possible. Sometimes to the point that in like some restaurants, they will honestly have like livestock sitting in the back room, ready to get chopped off and ready to serve. Like, there was like,
we have that in Thailand as well. There's a farm where you go in and you pick the cow to kill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's like you're gonna find like restaurants that have like ducks and chickens just hanging in the back, ready to get slaughtered. And just like, okay, I'll order this. And you know, you just hear like chopping in the background.
And she wouldn't be able to pick her own. Like, she didn't mind having like a freshly killed animal to eat because that's just how it is in life. But like, she wouldn't be able to be like, that one, that chicken is the one we die.
Exactly. Or I mean, I think like some seafood restaurants do that, right? Like you pick a fish or something, like a fish or a lobster, and then you cook it or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's like, I don't want to see the entire process. Sometimes it terrifies me. I don't want to see that. I'm a coward.
Tori understands. She has seen it. It's not nice, but Tori feels like every cow should see it. You know, one of those.
That's true. Yeah. At the end of the day, it is important to sort of have that knowledge. You know,
Vietnamese performance.
Yeah. This
girls all in one.
Yeah. That counts as Vietnamese performance. You also see things as like people serving food on like boats or something like that, because like, you know, like,
oh yeah, we have those.
if you go to you go to the fish market, and you just see like a lady strolling a boat while selling food to her customers.
Yeah, like one of these gals. Like this lady here. We have them in Thailand as well.
Yeah, exactly. That. Yeah. You see those all the time.
But like, if there's an open flame, right? Why is the rest of the wooden boat not catching on fire?
I have no idea. I kind of want to like, one day I do want to just like, if I ever go back to Vietnam, I want to like take a peek at underneath to see how this stuff works, because it's pretty crazy. It's cool. It is cool. You do all your cooking in one place, and you
how do you wash your dishes?
I think
don't look clean to Tori.
Yeah, I feel like it's like there's a bit of a low key trust system, because like, you know, like they would just like serve the bowls to people, and I think they just keep it or give it back cleaned? I don't know actually. It's interesting. It's interesting because like when I go to Vietnam and you know when you go to eat pho, right? You go to a restaurant, sit down on a table and eat, sit down on a chair and table and just like eat, at your own leisure pace. When I eat Vietnamese pho, it's usually in a back alley on the side of the street.
Dodgy place.
Yep, in a dodgy place. I'm sitting on a tiny ass chair that could break at any moment, and I'm just like eating with the bowl, eating the bowl right from my hands,
Exactly.
So
That's like the
it's
best
like
kind of food. That's best kind of. Maybe you should give them in like paper plates.
yeah, exactly. Maybe. Yeah, but I think it really depends. It's definitely one hell of a culture over there. Like, but it's a fun time.
It looks
It
good.
is.
Like it looks like it would be good food, Like
Yeah,
good,
and
proper food. Like Tori will
yeah.
take this gal. There's a lot of ice in this drink. There's a bit too much ice here. Like, this right is the reason why Tori says no ice when she gets a booba.
I know what you mean. Just like this. I think it's more ice than.
That's a lot of ice. She knows
Yeah.
she's giving. Look, this guy knows. This guy knows you're getting scammed. This guy's like, you got the ice there, right?
It's okay. The thing probably only costs like $1
Yeah,
anyways.
probably. It's probably like proper, like freshly squeezed as well.
Yeah. You see I think those are coconuts. I can't see from
They
here.
look like coconuts. Yeah, they look like.
Yeah.
Tori doesn't get the difference between that one and that one. There's two
Yeah.
different coconuts.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Vietnamese food is
and-
always so. She always finds it kind of unapproachable in a way because of the language. She doesn't really
Yeah.
understand it, but she really wants to go eat this pancake stuff now.
Yeah, the bánh xèo, yeah. That one, that's a dish I recommend. And the best part about Vietnamese food is it's cheap. Each dish probably costs like $1 or $2 at most. I'm not even joking.
I wish that we can't do. In the UK, it's gonna be like this. The pancake thing will probably be like
$10?
£7-8. So like
Yeah.
$10-12.
$10, yeah. Yeah, it'd be like $1, maybe $1.02 at most. Yeah, I barely spend money when I go to like Vietnam, even when I'm just like traveling out.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Same in Thailand. It's so good.
Yep.
So
Yep,
good.
so good and so cheap. There is like this one dish though that's exclusive to Saigon, Waterfall fried chicken. If you ever find yourself in the Saigon region, I definitely recommend trying the Waterfall fried chicken. It's really good.
Why does it look like that?
I have no idea, but it's still tasty.
What is it? Why is it? What's so special about this? Who made this?
It's like this is like the weirdest. This is like the weirdest ass fry and like the most scariest fryer I've ever seen. Because it's like literally raining hot oil. It's hot. It's oil. It's hot oil. It's being rained down onto the chicken. You literally.
That's how you get hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm not 100% sure how this came to be.
It
gets
really
served-
good.
Yeah, you could serve like a bed of with like a bowl of rice too on the side, but it's like water. I don't know. I don't remember what the process is. I think it's because it's just like I have no idea to be honest.
Why is that so?
I'm not 100%. Not 100%. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how the science of it works. Just like having like a waterfall of like hot oil rain down on your chicken. I don't know.
Troy feels like this is performative food. Like, you can't imagine it doing anything better than just frying it.
Yeah, it's like the most efficient to cook food in
For
existence.
it literally is. Like, look, like this guy does like food like reviews. Tori recognizes his face, but look how
Yeah.
far he is from the chicken. He's like, nah, you good, bro.
It's scary. It's
You good,
scary.
bro.
Let's do the heavy. I probably shouldn't have gone for a second piece. Heavy oil content. I'm not 100% sure where this comes about. Like I looked at this. I'm just like, I have no idea why this came to be.
It looks
Like,
like
at
it's
all.
something that Tori would go and try because it looks kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Yeah, looks like a pretty cool system, but yeah, I think it maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it's like something that keeps it crispy on the outside or and moist on the inside. I have no idea. I never tried this myself. I have not been to Saigon, but yeah, Saigon. Yeah. Yeah, I think Saigon and Ho Chi Minh City, I think, are like I think I need to remember my geography, but Ho Chi Minh city.
Your insurance will cover this, but you're hungry for chicken.
Won't cover this.
If you really hated your boss, right? Like this, like you need to have a good trust system to your coworkers. Like you can just bump into them and their hand just gets chicken fried. Like.
Yeah, so let's see. Saigon is okay. So yeah, so Ho Chi Minh or Saigon is the foodie place you want to go. You want to try everything, especially weird gimmicks like this.
Yeah. The fuel and energy cost will be atrocious. Try things they just like recycle it, right? It must like have a little.
It recycles. Yeah. I think yeah, it goes around. It doesn't make it any less intimidating, but yes, it's a little bit terrifying.
To like put your hand, to like get your hand like this and go across it. How much? How much though?
Let's see. Depends which hand. Let's see. I need my left hand for. Depends on which hand. So.
Like.
800. Let's see. I'm gonna say. How much would medical bills cost? Let's go with.
You would go through severe third-degree burns for $800. Value yourself more, is it? You would value yourself a bit more than $800. Oh, it's a few to heat the oil.
Look, you're asking me to take a shower under that thing.
Like. Just like you know how you like put you karate chop like a flame or something.
Yeah.
Like yeah, how much you do that?
Okay, I would go with 2,000.
Value yourself more. That's your whole hand. You want me to be amputated? Not including medical costs. Like medical costs are completely covered. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
okay. How much would you? How much would you do it then? Yeah.
At least like 50 grand. Like enough for a house deposit. Like Tori values herself more than her paws are immaculate. Okay. She doesn't have that much of it, to be honest. You probably just get away with like a second-degree burn or something if you just wash it up enough, right?
Yeah. No 5K if medical costs are covered.
But like, why don't you just amputate your hand and you're like, yes, 2 grand, very good.
Trying to buy me some new emotes.
Get some few scabs for that.
But yeah, this is like on paper, not really. On paper, this isn't a weird food until you realize how it's been made.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's kind of cool. In my opinion, like it's pretty cool.
Would I ever work with this personally? I don't think I want to. I'm scared.
How do you recreate this at home? You just have to like get a shower hose and put like hot boiling oil through it.
Yeah. A shower hose, like one of those heads, right? Like one of those like weird heads.
One of those power heads.
But he'll hook it up and just like freaking spray your chicken with a freaking hose.
That could go so badly wrong.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I kind of.
It's something Jackass would do.
That was so unfair. Double sew. If you wear like a protective suit and you spray yourself with it, Sounds like such a Jackass thing. It's like my question at the end of the day though, it becomes, why is this machine conceived? You can't tell me it was conceived specifically.
Tori thinks, right? Maybe there was like a double-layered stove, right? And there was a hole in one. And they were like, oh no, the hole, but it happened to be a chicken right underneath it. And they were like, wow, it cooked the chicken from the dripping hole. Like, whoa, let's go.
Honestly, that would make sense. isn't that how they conceived? What do they call it again? It's like sushi or like sushi rice or like sushi or something like that because they had like
no, sashimi, wasn't it?
oh sashimi.
Was it
I don't
sashimi
remember.
or soy sauce or something like, or just in
Yeah.
general, something marinated when they got
Yeah,
it, they
something.
were like, oh, this
Yeah,
tastes good.
yeah,
First
something
thing
like
at the
like
time,
like a
wash it.
complete accent that happened. It's funny though. It's especially funny, especially because like you know like if you like go to Vietnam, there are no ovens. There's nothing. There you won't find a bake thing anywhere. They don't do
Oh.
baking. There's no oven. Everything's like open. Like it's like an open flame kind of thing. Ovens are such a rarity.
How do you make
Which-
bread?
Good question,
How do you
actually.
make the bread for the bun mi?
Good question, actually. That
No
is a
ovens?
very
They just
bread
willpower it in?
bake. Let's find out actually. Vietnamese bread bake. How do they do it?
Yo, this look kind of bomb though.
Yeah. Ooh, now that's something I've never seen.
That's
Oh wait, that's
what
banana.
I
Oh, that's
know.
banana.
Baked
Yeah.
banana cake. That sounds so
Yeah.
good. I'm just gonna go make it.
Yeah.
Gonna save this.
Yeah. That's a good question. Where do the ovens come? Yeah, because ovens, like my family household doesn't have ovens.
How do you
few-
make your bread?
Good question, actually. How does Vietnam bake in general?
With an oven.
With an oven. Da 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 da. You know, Google's not helping me. Huh. Theory crafting. Maybe,
Looks so good.
maybe, yeah, maybe
You
just.
may need less oil in this than a normal deep fry. Then how about air fryer?
Yeah,
Hmm?
air fryer. I wonder if Vietnam can afford air fryers there. I don't know. Actually, it's a lot has changed actually when it comes to it's become more urban now, westernized.
True. So it feels like this probably is a dying art.
Yeah. God, I can only imagine how different it is now. Well, I remember the last time I went. That was like almost 7 years ago now. I had some really weird stuff. I had like goat, I think.
Oh,
I don't wanna-
mutton is like goat and like mutton is quite
Yeah.
nice though. Choice of people.
Yeah, goat. And what else did I had? Crawfish. Yeah, I think I had some crawfish when I was there. Don't remember what happened, but I got sick. I get sick there a lot.
Oh no! This is probably
kinda-
Tori's favorite like Vietnamese.
Oh yeah.
It's cassavana, which is like the same stuff you get in tapioca. Basically.
Mm,
And
yeah.
it's coconut cassavana. It's so good. Tori don't even know what it's called. She just knows what it is.
Yeah. There's also like this other rare treat. It was like a shrimp paste wrapped in a sugarcane, I think. What was it called again?
And a shuriken.
Yep. Nobody ever told me that you didn't have to eat. That you weren't. It was called chow tom. So I'm gonna just write that down. Chow tom. It's like a deep fried. Shrimp wrapped in a sugarcane.
Oh, sugar
I was like,
cane. Tori thought you said
Yeah.
shuriken. And she was
Shuriken.
like, why is it shuriken?
Yeah, somebody watched too much Naruto. Yep.
Oh wait, that's just the wrong thing. Wait.
Yep.
Oh, this looks really nice. This looks like. Wait.
Your
beef
equivalent to
coffee.
like beef skewer, I guess, like Vietnamese beef skewer. No one never told me that the sugarcane was not edible. So,
Yeah, you're not meant to eat the sugar cane. It's meant to look
Well,
like bone.
yeah, I learned that the hard way.
You tried to eat the sugar cane.
I tried eating it. Yes, I tried to gnaw at it. Kind of gave up at a certain point, but yeah, my guys were looking at me like, "What are you?"
Your family members are like, what the fuck are you doing?
At this point, they're kind of used to my bullshit.
They're like, you're so whitewashed.
Exactly.
They give up on you. They're like, it's just Zen being Zen.
And exactly. At this
Looks
point,
fun to make though.
yeah. So yeah, it's like basically you get like some shrimp paste, like some shrimp paste, and just like cover the sugarcane with it, and just like deep fry the whole thing. It's really nice.
That looks so
Yeah.
good. Looks like you know, like junk food, but like comfort, like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it provides like a very different. There's like a different aftertaste to it since it's like infused with the sugarcane too. So it's like it tastes very different from like how you would normally eat like something like a shrimp ball, for instance. It's really nice.
This looks so good. Tori would like make this. Like she made like a Vietnamese dish. She'd make this. Except sugarcane's really hard to get in the UK. Like unless you went to like a specialty like supermarket.
Yeah.
Ordered it. It's kind of hard to get.
Exactly. I think it might be a bit more common here, but I have not made this. Like at all.
Tori has seen someone put lemongrass sticks instead, which is be interesting.
Oh,
good
that would be interesting. Yeah. All right, that reminds me of lemongrass. Oh, lemongrass is such a common seasoning in like Vietnamese food. Holy
Same
moly.
with Thai.
Yeah.
We use everything with lemongrass.
Yeah,
But yeah,
lemongrass.
like lemongrass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Lemongrass chicken on rice. The lemongrass fish is a very common thing for me. I've eaten that quite a few times.
That looks.
Okay. Yeah.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah. Before, after, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks kind of bad before. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It looks kind of gross before. But like,
Exactly.
when it's
Once
cooked,
you-
it's like oh
once you
red.
deep fry. Yeah. Makes you wonder if you add like additional stuff like coated in panko and see what kind of textures you get out of that, you know? Do a bit of
That would be like an ebi fry, no?
I think so, yeah. I think the only difference would be probably like how the shrimp would taste with the sugar cane.
Oh, apparently someone's already done that.
Really? Oh.
Someone's already tried doing that and it looks worse.
Did
It
they really
don't
have to
look
wrap?
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they have to wrap the sugar cane too? That seems like overkill. I think just doing the shrimp would have been fine, but yeah, that looks really bad.
Yeah, it don't look very good. Like Tori would much rather eat the other one.
Yeah.
It looks slightly healthier as well. Even though it's deep fried, it looks slightly healthier than doing
Does
this.
it actually look deep fried? It feels like it's baked to me, but I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe
Alright.
actually, maybe it is baked.
Yeah.
But still, doesn't look very good.
Not one bit.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a...
From this photo, it looks okay. Like, oh wait, no, that's not. Why is it sometimes it doesn't copy and paste? Ow. Okay. Why? Wait, what the fuck? Try copy and paste it, and it didn't copy and paste. I don't know. Okay, there you go. This one doesn't look too bad. It looks the red color.
Yeah, it's the breading looks nice, and I think they only just wrapped the shrimp portion, and I like kind of like having that contrast, you know, with the sugarcane and the shrimp. Really differentiates what to eat and what not to eat. Kind of wish I had learned about that sooner.
True. This looks good
Oh.
though. Oh, looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yep.
We all learned more about Vietnamese food.
Yep. We're exploring exploring a less known side with like.
Yeah,
Vietnamese
we
food,
now know more than just 2 dishes. We now know more than pho and bun mi. Not that Tori can remember any words. These words are like, they look like button mashing to her. They look like you just
You know-
misspelled something. But it's the
You know
same
what?
in Thai, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's be real. You have because a lot of like dishes does start with like the same like first word, like, you know, like pho something or buying something, bun something, and it's just like it becomes like really confusing.
It does get confusing because there's so many words that are quite similar to each other. And then you
Yeah.
pronounce it, and it's pronounced completely different to what it is. You
And
don't know
it gets
any?
even
You
more.
must know pho.
Yep.
Like every
it's-
gal knows pho.
Yeah, like when it comes to Vietnamese food, it has to be pho. Double points if you know banh mi, but after that, it's just like if you don't know it, that's pretty cool. Because let's be honest, it's like
Must know pho.
you really got to be like actively searching for some of these dishes to try them.
You must. Every gal knows the noodle one. Pho.
Yep, the noodle dish.
Every gal knows it. This one right here.
Yep.
This is
The
the food of Zen.
the food of Zen. Yes. That being said, this is like the staple dish of like Vietnam, and also like the one I fear the most.
Fear?
Because of just like, fear, yeah, because it's just like there's just so many steps you gotta do, you know, like so many spices, and it's very intensive because like you can't just boil the soup every step or so. You gotta like skim the fat, and just like frick, I did not know the word. Like, yeah, just skim the soup and just like remove the impurities. Do a few rotations, you know.
Yeah, so, you have to like put it through a filter bag, and sometimes as well. I see people who like put it through one of those like cloth things and
the claw trick. Yeah, the claw trick. Where you like use that to like.
You're gonna get foamy pho. Deal with it.
Yeah. I don't like my pho like foamy or like when there's like visible fat or anything like that. I like it when the soup is clear. And
you're hard to please, Zen. You're hard to please.
Well, I'm sorry. It's how I've been raised. Of course, I'm a Vietnamese person raised in a Vietnamese family. Of course, I'd be like picky when it comes to that.
Fair enough. The Tori is the same. Okay, hey, that's a question before we wrap things up. If you go to a restaurant, you go to a Vietnamese restaurant, and the people in there aren't Vietnamese, do you go eat there?
No. 100% no. And you can honestly tell if you're in a Vietnamese restaurant or not, simply because of the smell. Like if the place doesn't reek, if the place doesn't reek of like the smell of beef stock or lemongrass, get the hell out of there right now.
So what if it smells like that, but none of the people in there, none of the chefs are Vietnamese?
Okay, let's see.
All we have here is Chinese and
I would at least want to take a look at the menu first and see what kind of vibe they give off. It's like I want to be, for me, a Vietnamese restaurant has got to sell like pho, maybe a few rice dishes, broken like come down, like we mentioned before, the rice dishes, and appetizers like spring rolls and stuff like that. That stuff, if it just has like the bare essentials, I think that's okay. If I start seeing something like French fries, we might have some problems.
French fries?
Or sushi. French fries or sushi at a Vietnamese restaurant. I'll be like, what the hell, guys?
Tori wouldn't eat at a Thai restaurant unless the chefs are Thai. Tori is that gal. Tori would go in and she'd be like, she'll speak Thai to them, and if they don't respond in Thai, Tori leaves.
I think it's like interesting too because like there's no shortage of like Vietnamese restaurants here that don't have Vietnamese chef, because there's this little section in my city called Little Saigon, so it's like a very strong Vietnamese district. I go there all the time, if not to eat, then to pick up some like banh quan, rice rolls, some Vietnamese ham, and all my fish sauces there. Like it's like my go-to place for like Vietnamese ingredients. Yeah.
Tori wishes we had Thai town. We don't have Thai town. We have one area, and it has like the Thai temple, and once a year there's a Thai festival there. That's it. Nothing else. There's no supermarkets, no food places. We don't have a Chinatown equivalent. It's so sad. So sad.
Oh god. Oh no. That's pain.
It's very pain. But so far she's found a few places that she trusts. Some places she goes and they're Thai and she eats the food and it's terrible. And she's like, ah ha ha ha. She's going to go and make it herself.
Yeah, I will give props to my parents, because usually whenever I eat Vietnamese food, it's with them. So, so far they haven't taken to me a place I don't like, and thank them for that, because they've been here. They've been in this city way longer than I've been born.
So they know all the spots.
Yeah, they know all the spots. They're the one who's introduced me to like that $5 banh mi or banh mi place. So it's like I'm not going to freaking sub. I'm not going to. Yep, I'm not going to Subway. I'm just gonna go there and buy 2 subs for the price of 1.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna check.
Best.
Yeah.
There's a local Chinese here called takeaway.
Yeah. Take a Oh my god.
Tori wants to go eat there.
That'd be that would be an experience.
Amazing. No, not Takawa. That's so bad. That's so bad. Like you get the normal names, Yeah, like the Red Pavilion, Jade Palace, the Golden Palace, that kind of stuff. You don't go Takawa. You say it's Scottish.
Yeah. I always thought the worst restaurant name I've heard so far was Show Me Nudes. I'm not joking.
We have a lot of pubs here, so we get a lot of interesting pub names. There's one called Dirty Dicks. There's like one called like the Scottish Cock. Like there's a lot. All British pubs have names like that. So don't you worry.
Only in the UK, am I right?
It literally is a very British thing to have pubs named like that.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's very uncommon over here. I'm pretty sure like US censors are like really sensitive, so you know, it's hard to like be so blatant with that.
Yeah, us Brits are quite wild in that sense. we have a couple of places in this country where Tori is like, how has this remained up?
Oh man, that's pretty funny to think about.
She wants to go visit them. She wants to take a photo in front of it. Be like, yeah.
Yeah. Take a photo. Take a quote selfie where you just take a photo and just like put your like model on top of it.
Why are all Chinese places here named color something? Because they can't speak English very well, so you guys have to be simple, okay?
Yeah. Chinese
There's a Mexican restaurant in Edinburgh called Illegal Tracks.
Yeah.
It's so British to do this kind of stuff.
Vietnamese restaurants are like very straightforward. It's usually the word, oh god, pho, with some words like behind next to it, you know. So it's so there's actually this one that's a thing, and I'm not gonna say. I mean, I'm just gonna copy a photo, copy the image, and just put it on the collab chat. You are free to delete this, but this is the name of it. Now you spell this.
Oh no! Wait, try this so she can put this on the stream. Like
You can't.
It's not like. Just don't read it out loud, you know. Just don't read it out loud.
Don't read it. Yeah. Don't read it out loud. I just you can just read it in your head and pronounce it in your head the way you would think. But don't read it out loud.
There was a pho place that Tori walked by. It's closed down, but it's called Wonder Pho.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Okay, yeah, we got. You know what? We're gonna end it here. We're gonna end it with this one image here. It's what you're gonna get. End it with this image.
Yeah. It's like no, so no, that's not how. So what you're thinking is not how it's pronounced. But no, I won't blame you if you read it and that's how you would pronounce it. You know?
She feels so bad for the Tori can imagine. She closes her eyes. She imagines an old Vietnamese couple making really traditional pho, and they were like, "Yes, this is the name of our restaurant.
This is our legacy right here."
Oh my gosh! Oh, and imagine the kid, right? The westernized kid who now has to explain to his own parents what.
Imagine you're just like, I'm just imagining like for like any someone who just wants some pho, right? And just like I want to find like a pho restaurant nearby. I'm just like you brought your kid and you say like, "Mommy, what about that one?" And they just say it out loud.
No. And inside it is like how is it pronounced? Before people can pronounce it wrong.
Yeah. So it's pronounced Inga. So Inga. Yeah, so not you don't really or like more commonly Inga. Because like how like the Vietnamese last name Nguye and it's pronounced Win, Inga. So
the most common one, the most common Vietnamese surname.
Yeah, let's be real. I'm not even gonna hide it either.
The one that every gal calls Nguyen.
Yep. I'm not even gonna hide that this is actually my real life last name because it's not gonna help.
Yeah, but one in two people have that surname, basically.
That's the last name of 80% of Vietnamese people out there. So like finding my real name.
Try like the ones with the yearbook shows, there's like 5 of them in a row.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny though. Because it's like you everyone would even think they're related, Because
Thank you for the beautiful feature, and this side, you're welcome.
Yeah, I honestly forgot about this, but I was just like, when you were talking about like restaurant names, I'm just like, oh wait, I remember this. I remember this one.
Hold your beer.
hold your beer. Yeah. You think you have some weird restaurant names? Well, this is my travel. You activated my trap card.
We definitely don't have similar words like this in Thailand. We have weird restaurant pub names in the UK, but we don't have this. This would not fly in this country.
And it's not even intentional either. It's not even intentional either. It's like this is. Oh god, it's not even pronounced like that. But you know, when you read the words. Yeah. If you read the words, you don't know Vietnamese. There's only one way you're gonna pronounce it, and it's not a pretty way.
Wow, what an ending! What a way to end the Foodie Talks!
How it was an unexpected trump card, but hey, it's not.
If it works, it works. It's a great ending. We're about to end the Foodie Talks, but you can end it with this sign.
This sign? No, this. I mean, definitely don't post it on Twitter or anything like that. But yes, this is. You would summarize this Foodie Talk in a nutshell.
This whole stream, you can summarize it with this.
It's okay, Yancha. You're here for the best part, and it's the stupid sign.
There we go. Okay.
There.
Okay, before we end, Zen, you wanna chat about yourself, talk about yourself?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. So, not much going on my part. So with this new year coming up, I like the place called. So the name King is cool and all, but I don't think it beats this at this point. Yeah, but yeah, but I am working trying to create some cooking content. So I got myself a new laptop that I could be able to stream from my kitchen. So only thing I need to shop. The only thing I need to shop for a mic, but otherwise I'll probably be doing a lot of testing and getting ready to be able to do some live cooking streams, which is something I've always wanted to do. So I want to do that. And otherwise, yeah, my main focus is that, and one day I want to I'm working on some video editing so I can learn to post some VODs and highlights on YouTube. But yeah, that's those are my plans in the next immediate weeks.
Every gal go and follow this gal. There's a lot of fighting games as well.
Yeah. I do like playing fighting games as well on the side. It's fun. Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't have like a laptop to stream from, you can just get like those portable cooking things. So that's what Tori's plan is to do for her cooking streams.
Really?
Like those portable stoves, you know, the one that people bring for camping.
Oh yeah.
And just do it in your own room. As long as your room won't catch on fire, which Tori hopes hers doesn't. But that's like a plan for Tori as well.
Good luck to you, Tori. Yeah. I debated that myself, but I was too scared of that idea of like potentially like setting my room on fire. So I decided opt for just doing it in the kitchen.
If the house goes on fire, the house goes on fire.
Yeah. Tori is a very brave streamer for doing that method. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, Zen. Thank you so much. Please go follow Zen on Twitter and on Twitch, which is both on ZenNoKiseki, which is right above us. It's in the description. It's in the chat. It's every gal. So please go follow them. And thank you everyone for coming by to this Foodie Talks.
Yep. Thank you. Yep, and thank you for having me, Tori. I always thought the show was fun, so I thought it would be really cool to come in. Thank you.
She enjoys having other foodies join her, so it's really fun. So for now, Tori is gonna say bye bye to everyone. Go bye, everyone. Go bye. Bye.